Hello loves, welcome back to our channel right here. So as you can see from the title of this video, we're gonna do a little bit of a get ready with me plus chit chat because it has been a while since I have uploaded in this channel. I believe it's like 2-3 months ago. I'm not really quite sure. I want to get back to the groove of things in regards with uploading, so I figured let's do some get ready with me and chit chat about life. We're at the end of 2023 and it has been a real crazy ride. Before we move forward towards the video, again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment what you think, send me some love, and let's go towards the video. So honestly, it's now 1 a.m. midnight. I just set up this whole thing in here. This is gonna be my filming space for this channel, and there's still a lot of things that I have to tweak, but I'm happy in regards with where it's at. So I'm gonna do a very simple thing. So let's put our hair back. How have you been, guys? Let me know down below how has been 2023 for all of you. There's a lot of things that have happened in regards with this year. It is really life-altering, life-changing. I think August to November was such a very heavy time. This year has been intense. It has been fun with my husband being here in the end of July and in the beginning of August. He visited for the second time here in the Philippines. We spent a good 2 whole weeks together, which that has been on the works for quite a while, and we have been both looking forward for it. We spent a whole 2 weeks in Pico de Loro, and that was such a fun time, and I loved every bit of it. We have been in a long distance relationship and married for 4 years now in 2024. We're still waiting for our papers to close this distance, but it has been taking a long time. So having those planned vacations is really a good and healthy thing. With hectic schedules, again, it doesn't happen all the time. I'm gonna use the get ready with me powder rush in here. So the trip happened. It was a whole fun time. I cried a whole ton when my husband left. I love visits, but whenever he leaves and it breaks me. It feels like my body is just gonna disintegrate. For like, it's so heavy, it's hard. A few days before he's leaving, I'm disoriented. I already miss him even though he's just right there. That was always hard. So it is what it is. It's something that we have to deal with. So he went back to the US. After that, it was just like a whole whirlwind of things that I can't say. There have been like huge challenges in our relationship, in his personal life, that I really felt like a huge hurdle that we really have to get over. August to September, it has been a lot of highs and lows. We received the news that we were so happy about, but then it's taken, I don't want to say, I don't want to get into it. You know, I feel like it's not the right timing for it yet. I was expecting a lot out of it, and it's something that I have been wanting to have for so long, and then I got it, and then it's like taken away. We're both having a hard time. Again, in his personal life, in our relationship. August and September, there is a lot of trying to process all of those things that have happened. I'm gonna use the blush in here. All of that time, we're trying to like really just be there for each other and know that things happen for a reason. And at that time, I feel like my husband is just tired of hearing the phrase like things happen for a reason. It's like, if things happen for a reason, then what the hell is the reason? Like, he's just frustrated with things, which is understandably so. Like, I am hella frustrated with things. I feel like I'm the type of person who disassociates with a lot of that. It's not a good coping mechanism. You need to express your emotions, really express how you feel, process certain things. I really love this blush. I don't feel like contouring. I really don't feel like contouring right now. Having to deal with problems and you're not physically together takes a lot of strength and a lot of willpower and understanding. I feel like we've had some good knowledge now in regards to how we're gonna handle those types of situations, but what happened in August and September, I feel like, is a strong testament in regards with how we're committed in regards with our relationship and how we wanted to make it work. This whole USCIS thing, waiting and seeing people getting approved on Facebook. I joined groups in regards with people who are applying for spousal visas and stuff like that. I just silenced all of those. Like, I felt at that time, it's like it's just an additional stress. So I'm like, I don't really want to see that, at least not right now. The whole USCIS thing is such a pain. We're still in the waiting game, which that really takes a toll on you. With all of those things, our relationship really like strengthened in a different level, which I'm happy for that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my liner on because I want to have some liner, and then go back. Anywho, I have my liner on, so let's highlight the face. I'm gonna use the Grwm Veil lighter, something that I'm always reaching for. I'm so grateful for my husband with like just being my rock through everything. Like, it seems like I have everything regulated, but honestly, I could be a mess sometimes. And my husband, just keeps on reminding me about the things that really matter, the things that we need to look forward to, tending to what needs to be done, what do I want to do, and just fully understanding how I feel, and sometimes getting out what I feel. And I have a hard time expressing what I truly feel. Very grateful for my husband throughout all of that. We got through that phase together, that challenge together, and we're still here. We're still looking at a lot of waiting time. We're proactive with the things that we have to do, and we're looking forward about a lot of things towards the next year. Possibly, if we're still waiting, doing a trip again here and just spending more time together. I'm also planning on making content about long distance relationships here on my channel. That's something that I've always wanted to do, but I can never get around to it. So that will be fun. Yeah, let me know in the comments what kind of content you want to see from us. Come October, which was my birth month, I'm still getting over all of those things that have happened. I am still in the process of just being in a good headspace. The beginning of October, my dad died. The relationship I have with my dad is bittersweet. He was like a huge part of my life. The relationship was strained, and we haven't been in contact for 2 years or 3 years. the last years of his life, he was very sick. Part of me always thinks that he will pull through and things are gonna be fine. In my mind, I'm already at peace with him. I'm at peace with a lot of the things that have happened. In my heart, I know that I have forgiven my dad, and I'm way past all of those animosities. Like, I don't want that to be a part of my story anymore. Yeah, in the back of my mind, it has been always a thing. Like, he's just there. You know, I know we're not talking, we're not in a good relationship anymore, we're not in a talking relationship. But when October hit and I got a call regarding his passing, I was stunned. I didn't know how to feel about it because, like I said, I'm still grieving over something that I've lost. And there's already another situation to grieve. So everything was on top of one another. Hearing of his passing, I was not affected by it as much in the beginning, but then it's slowly starting to hit me, and it's a strained relationship, but he was still my dad. It's hard to process. At least, like, with people who have good relationship with their parents, if their parents passed, you know how to deal with it. With strained relationships like this, you really don't know how to deal with it. It's just a whole confusing thing. That was a hard time. And there's just like a whole family thing that I will not bore you with, but that's just that. My dad passed in October, so grieving after, grieving. And I was like hella focused on work. So I'm making readings, I'm doing contents, I'm, putting out products. I realized that in October, I might be overloading myself with work because there's a lot of things that I can't process or I don't want to process. The universe in October really pushed me in regards with addressing those things and really sitting with those things, closing the chapter before going back to what it is that I'm doing. That was like a whole realization in October. I'm like August to November. Like, beginning of November was, I think, like, that's more of like me healing from things. November was a very auspicious and lucky time, I guess. I feel like I got my energy back, I've got my groove back, and now that we're in December, I feel like I'm setting things up that I can go back to postings again, really growing this channel because that's what I want to do. I have the Revlon rum raisin, and I'm gonna put that lightly, get my hair down. But that is that, you guys. That is my update with this channel. I will be doing lots of fun content, not just beauty related stuff, but anything lifestyle, relationship. And I will be uploading in this channel twice a week. That's a good bandwidth for me with things, because I also have another channel that is doing tarot readings and tarot and astrology. All of that will be linked down below if you want to check it out. So before we end this video, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. So love and light to you.